He gives me the creeps. That masked salesman was the, sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days, even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there, we're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. I'm pretty sure the Great Fairy lives in a shrine somewhere here in town. Where? Well, somewhere. Don't press me for details. I don't come to this town very often. You could try talking to one of those kids who hang around town. One of them might know where the shrine is. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm SullyPwnz, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D for the Nintendo 3DS. Today, we are finally going to be beginning on our adventure here in the land of Termina, but before we begin, do me a huge favor and leave a like on this video. Today begins the marathon of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask here on my channel. I will try my best to post between 3 to 5 videos a day. It really depends on how many videos you guys want to see, and the only way you could show me that is by leaving a like on every episode that I post. So if you guys want to see a marathon continue at a frequent pace, then by all means just hit that like button for me, and that'll tell me exactly that you guys want to see the marathon continue, and I will be more than happy to make it happen. Anyways, here we are in Clocktown, and I gotta say they've changed a lot of things about this game, and I will point them out as we come by and pass them. But some of the things that they changed in the game I'm not really a big fan of. First of which, here's the big major change in the game. Is the owl here. For those of you guys who have played the original game know that the owl is the only way where you can transport from place to place in this game, but instead of just doing that, it also allows you to save. So instead of having to rewind time to the first day to save all of your progress, you can play up until day 2, and then if you feel like saving, you can save and then resume later on when it's nighttime on like day 2, and then just pick up from where you left off. So I mean, I guess it would make it easier for newer players, and it gives people a fresher, newer experience, but I'm not really a big fan of that change because it kind of, I guess it gets rid of the whole rush factor of this game, where you feel like you have to do all these things before you rewind time. So then you get this like sense of accomplishment at the end of, the third night where you rewind time. You're like, wow, I accomplished a lot. But now it's just like, you know, I can save anytime, pause the game, take a nice 3-hour break, and come back later. I didn't mean to hit that bell, but apparently when you hit that bell, that door opens, and that's something that we're going to save for later. So, like I said in the previous episode, I am going to be doing a 100% Let's Play on this, so if you guys are watching this Let's Play for a guide to help you out on your game, then by all means, feel free to do so, because I'm going to try to do this in the best way possible. It's going to be really organized, and I'm going to try to collect all the heart pieces, as well as all the masks in chronological order. I don't really think there's a way to collect them in chronological order, but still, I feel like, oh god, don't attack me, little doggy. I'm trying to figure out my way here on Clocktown. Yeah, this is where I want to head towards. So, it's funny how Tattle was talking about the Great Fairy and how she's stronger than Majora, which I don't really feel like she is. I mean, the fact that Majora was able to shatter the Great Fairy of Magic into those millions of pieces goes to show that Majora still possesses power over this Great Fairy that they speak of with holy greatness. Here we are in the Fairy Fountain. It was actually extremely hard not to miss. And there they are. Oh no, the Great Fairy! Well, guess what, Tattle? I have the missing fairy piece. And I know you guys have been waiting for this just as long as I have. At least I've been waiting for this for a long time, man. To see this woman in HD. I mean, we did get a nice, good look at her in Ocarina of Time 3D, but yeah, she does look the same. She really does. Tattle, and you, young one of those altered shapes. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought the masked child was helping me when I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. Well, thank you. I mean, I could have taken something else like a kiss or something, but still, magic power seems to be helpful, I guess. It's a good exchange for what we did. I mean, we just found a fairy, and that's it. She gave us magic power, which is pretty cool. Dang, this looks so beautiful. It doesn't even look like a 3DS game anymore. You've been granted magic power. Alright, I know how to use magic power. The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know of the Skull Kid's whereabouts, but be careful. You must not underestimate that child's power, kind young one. If you ever return to your former shape, come see me. I shall give you more help. Ooh, she just asked me out. She totally just did. She's hitting on Link, which is kind of
not okay, because Link's still underage. How old is that Great Fairy? I mean, you don't have the title Great unless you're either a great person or like when they say like something the Great, like King Jong the Great. That like they're saying that he is like the senior. Like he's old pretty much. That's what I'm trying to say. What's up, Bomber? It's funny how these guys are called bombers, but they're little kids. What's up, buddy? Hey, what's up, man?
Are you the one who just popped out up there? Not bad for a Deku Scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. But don't think you're gonna get that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You'll have to pass my test first. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Alright, line up, guys. The 5 of us will run and hide in different places all over town. If you can catch us all before the sunrise, we'll teach you the secret code. And Deku Nuts aren't fair game. They're bright and they hurt our eyes, so you can't use them, okay? Got that? Alright, are you ready?
Yes, I am. And there's the slow idiot, the one who fell. In every group, there's always one of those kids. So, something else that they did change in this game was, in fact, the locations of these bombers. Usually there was one hiding behind that tree, but in this case, there isn't. They actually changed them. They changed 2 positions of the bombers, which I'm not really a big fan of, because when I first played this, I'm like, wait a second, I don't know where 2 of them are. And it kind of was frustrating, because I was like, if this is supposed to be a remake, why are they changing things? I mean, in Ocarina of Time, I don't really recall any major changes, but like this, I consider it kind of a major change, because imagine if like you played the original, you kind of expect the 5 bombers to be in particular spots, but it's not the case. And this is the 6th one, the one without the hat, the one that they probably pick on and make him stand there. I mean, I don't know why the Deku Scrub can't just knock him out with just a bubble and that's it, but I guess he's too much of a wussy. But here we are in East Clocktown. Usually there are 2 bombers here, but in this case there's actually only one. One of them hide up here, and then the second one would actually hide up there with a cuckoo, and then once you go up there, he'll use it to fly down onto the ground, where then you can actually stun him or attack him or just catch him or whatever. So it was pretty easy to do, but they got rid of him, and then they hid the other 2 in places that you wouldn't normally think they're at. So, as you can see, there are a lot of crates lying around. And that was one of the first things that I noticed when I started playing this. Like, Clocktown actually looks a lot different than the original. Like, just in some ways, I guess. Like, they changed, like, places of certain things. Like this, for example. This wasn't here. I think it was in South Clocktown, but not in that exact location. Like, this guy who saves your rupees for you, he wasn't also in this location. So they did change a lot of, like, different things about this area, which I guess is okay for me. I'm not really gonna complain about that. Like, this right here was normally located right there, which is not really a huge change, but still. But we're gonna make our way over here, and this is where, in fact, one of the bombers are hiding. In the laundry pool, inside this box. Hello, buddy.
Oh, you caught me. Now there are only 2 left.
Oh, my bad, dude. He didn't want to be caught. He wanted to actually put up a nice hide-and-seek fight. Maybe he should hide properly. There's actually one also here somewhere. I feel like if you watch that crate, it'll move. Because look at the dog. The dog's actually giving it some attention. And that's what actually caught my eyes at first. How the dog was barking at the box. I'm like, why is the dog barking at this crate? And I never understood why. But then I realized that, oh, it's probably because someone's hiding underneath it. And turned out I was right. So now we just have one last bomber to catch, and he's actually going to be located here. I believe this is East Clocktown or West Clocktown. It's either East or West. Definitely West. It's definitely West Clocktown, yep. And we're gonna get that last bomber. They literally just give his location. You enter here and then you see him. Hey, what's up, bomber? I'ma catch you. There we go. Wow, they were really easy to catch. In Majora's Mask, they actually put up a fight. They actually ran, and it was pretty challenging to catch them, but this was just really easy.
You're pretty good for a Deku Scrub. If only you were human. Then I could give you an original bomber notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way! No scrubs! I guess not. Once we let some kid who wasn't human join our gang, and boy did we ever regret it. Sorry.
They're actually talking about Majora, if you guys couldn't catch on, because he's a skull kid. And I'll talk to you guys about that later when we get to that part. But I'll teach you the code, just like I promised. I can tell you only once though, so pay close attention. Are you ready? All right, here we go. 1, 2. Okay, 1. Okay. So it's 25341. 25341. 25341. I gotta memorize that. 25341. 25341. Okay, I think I got it. 25341. Usually the codes change every time you start the game. Like, it's not the same code every time you start the game. So if it's 25341 now, if I reset this file and I play it again, it's not going to be 25341. But what's up, man? What's up, little guy? If you pass through here, so it's 2, 5, 3. Oh crap! Was it? It was 4-1. I think so.
That's right. If you know the code, then you remember, right? Okay, here you go.
Oh, that's so cool! Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. What is this? Oh, that's so cool. Let me stand back so you guys can see this. Holy crap. Is that Rudo? That is definitely Rudo. I guess there's a play going on here. And they're kind of advertising it across Clocktown, which is really cool. That's something you didn't see in the original game. I wonder what kind of Easter eggs I'll find in this game. It'll be really cool to see if there's like any Easter eggs hinting at the new Zelda game for the Wii U. Now, something they actually did take away from this game, which I am kind of sad about, is the fact that you can get that extra boost with the Deku Scrub when you're on water. Like when you spin, you'd get that boost with the Deku Scrub that allowed you to like go fast on water, like when you're skipping over water. But they took that away, so you can only go at a specific pace in this game. It's not really a huge major issue, but if you're not really good with floating with the Deku Scrub on water, then you're probably gonna have some issues with that. Anyways, here we are, the observatory. This is where we need to head to. And as you can see, it's the old man. Oh, wow. How ironic. Night of the first day, 60 hours remain. Alright, what's up, man?
Well, a strange-looking child has joined me today. Are you a new friend of the Bomber Gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friends from the other day. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moon tier. There was no stopping him. Even now, just watching him, he's probably causing trouble around Clock Tower. Will you gaze into the telescope?
Yes, I will. He's talking about Majora once again. Like everybody here, when they're talking about some troublemaker, they're always talking about Majora. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely beautiful. You could, oh my lord. You could see everything from here. You could see Snow Point. You could see the swamp. And then you could see... No, actually, you can't really see Great Bay. That's either Stone Tower or Great Bay. So you could see two sides. That's beautiful. And then there it is. So we're going to just zoom in and see Majora. Oh, look at him. The moment of truth, guys. You have all been waiting to see this moon. Oh, man. Dude. That thing looks terrifying. Like, that legitimately looks creepy. Like, if you open a side-by-side comparison between this and the original moon, that is on a whole nother level. Oh, are you shaking your butt in my face, Majora? Oh, this is on, man. It is on like Donkey Kong. Alright, let's go back up and take a look at the moon. Look at that. I always felt bad for this moon. I really did. It's like, it's not his fault, but eh. Oh well.
Well, did you find that troublemaker and that loud noise? What was that? Perhaps another moon tier has fallen nearby. Go through that door and take a good look outside. But I wonder how that troublemaker got on top of Clock Tower. The only way up there is through the clock door, and that only opens on the eve of the carnival.
Alright, I guess it only opens on the eve of the carnival. So, I mean, Majora can pretty much fly. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but he did fly at the very beginning of this game. And we got a moon tier, which we will actually be using for something.
Hey, just so you know, items like that are
called... Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to hear about items.
The moon sure is huge right now. It looks like it's going to come crashing down on us. But don't worry about that silly moon, just focus on the Skull Kid. We know where he's at now, and there's nothing left to do here. Let's go to the Clock Tower.
Well, did you not hear my friend, George? The guy, the old man, Mr. Roki, Master Roshi? That guy told us that the door only opened on Carnival's Eve, and it's not Carnival's Eve yet. We have to wait. We have to wait 3 days, but I'll show you guys a cool trick where we can skip some time. But for now, we actually have a couple of things that we need to do. in order to beat this 100%, and that is actually something to do with this moon tier. You can actually do this like, oh god, oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. See, that's the problem about not being able to spin on water to get that extra boost is you'll always barely make the cuts when it comes to skipping from platform to platform or lily pad to lily pad. So now that we got the moon tier, we're gonna make our way back down to the main area of Clocktown, and we're gonna get something known as the title deed, which will be somewhere over here. There's a Deku flower in South Clocktown. Over here. There's Deku flower. Man, oh doggy. Oh, stay away from me! I don't want to play with you. You are terrifying, alright. Wait, hang on! And there he comes. Hello, man. This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. Oh god. Okay, so we're gonna head into gear really quickly. Oh, actually, these are just. We're gonna head into items. We don't have any items. We need to go to gear. That's what Tattle was trying to talk to us about, and we're gonna equip this. Oh wait, how do you equip the gear? Wait, what? Okay, so the way it works in this game to give other people items, like this moon, for example, this moon tier, you can't actually equip it to any of your commands, unfortunately, so you have to speak to the person that you're trying to give something to, and then just give it to them directly through that command, which is unfortunate because I guess it wastes more time in my opinion, and it's something that I'm not gonna get used to until after playing this game for a while. Ah, that stone, you must hand it over to me. In exchange, I will give you my spot here. Deku flower included, yes? Heck yes. And we got the town title deed, which pretty much proves that we own this piece of flower. You really helped me out. Now I have the perfect souvenir for my wife. She hasn't set eyes on jewels or strange sparkle stone like this in a very long time. The title deed for the spot should be a high demand among Deku Scrubs, but you already know that. If you don't need it anymore, you can always sell it. I really don't need it, but I just wanted this title deed, man. That's all I wanted, just this title deed. And there he goes, he's leaving. Now, in the original Majora's Mask, you always had to watch that cutscene, but one of the good changes in this game is, after watching it for the first time, it always skips itself, so we never, ever have to watch that cutscene ever again, which is perfect. So now that we got the title deed, we have one last thing that we need to do. And the first thing is, in order to do that last thing, we have to forward to the final day. So we're going to make our way inside this trading post and talk to this fellow Scarecrow. Yo, hey baby, I'm styling Scarecrow wandering in search of pleasant music. Time will pass in a blink of an eye if you dance with me. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance till dawn. Yes, we will dance. Oh yeah, in that case, forget the time, let's dance. Da-na-na, da-na, and it plays the Lost Woods music. Beautiful. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to fast forward time to the final night, because at this point there's really nothing else for us to do here in Clocktown, so we're just gonna forward until the final night, I guess. I guess you could, what is it, dawn or night? It's night of the final night. Yeah, that's exactly where we're going. So we're gonna dance again. Da-na-na, 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 da-na-na. Look at Link, he's always shaking his head, like, no, no. Night of the final day, 12 hours remain. Oh yeah, how was it? It went by in an instant, right? I'm still full of energy, but outside seemed to have gotten kind of dangerous. Yikes, I'm getting out of town. See you later, baby. Is that a girl or a guy, Scarecrow? He calls me baby all the time. Alright guys, so now we need to head to Stockpot Inn, and that's located in East Clocktown. And the reason why we're going to Stockpot Inn is because we need to give this deed to someone that we just obtained. And the only time we can give him the deed is pretty much any time after midnight. And the best time to do it is honestly at the end of the the third night. And that's because you can just go straight from the Stockpot Inn all the way up to the tower, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. But I gotta find East. Where would East? No, I don't want to deposit mail here. Please don't. Please don't. I accidentally talk to things all the time. I really do. It's not fun. But here we are in East Clock Town. Now, where is Stockpot Inn? That's not going to be it. I think it's going to be this thing right here. I believe so. That's the shooting gallery. My bad. Is this the inn? I believe this is the inn. The Stockpot Inn. Yes, this is it. All right, cool. I can't help but get confused in Clock Town just because everything looks so different. It's gonna take me a lot of getting used to. All right, so now that we're here early, we're just gonna camp here. Actually, I might as well try to equip this thing. Oh, that's right. I can't equip it, so we have nothing else to do but just to wait until 12. So imagine like in this game, like imagine if in their world time moved that fast. So pretty much a minute is going by per second. So every minute in our time is an hour in their time. I guess it would make a lot of sense why they can go by 3 days and not really experience hunger or anything like that, because a full day in their world would technically be an hour in our world, I believe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, look at that sky. That looks gorgeous. That looks like something you'd see straight up out of Super Mario Galaxy. Alright, hey, what's up, man? You want your toilet paper? So this guy's taking a massive poop, and the only thing he cares about right now is having a clean butthole. Like, I'm serious. That's really weird. I mean, if I knew the moon was falling and I had 5 minutes, bro, that would be the last thing on my mind. I would be walking around, probably pooping my pants. Oh, he flushed. Okay. This fell down here. I'll give it to you. And it's our very first heart piece. So we obtained the very first heart piece ever in this game. I know I skipped over one on the slide in North Clock Town, and that's something that I'm going back to get in the second episode, or in the next episode. But for now, we are gonna make our way to the clock tower, because that's where we need to go. All right. Oh man, this moon is falling pretty fast, but now time's actually moving in real time. Okay, where is the Deku flower? It's over here. And this is where we get our second heart piece too. Alright, there we go. That launched us really high. Like compared to anything else, that launched us really, really high. And as you can see, that is the second piece of heart that we just obtained. In the next episode, we will be obtaining like at least 3.
Don't stop now! Look! You can get up there now!
Alright, I never said I was gonna stop, Tattle.
Sis! Ah, Till! We've been looking for you two! Hey, Skull Kid, what if you gave that mask you were wearing back now? Hey, come on, are you listening? Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon, hurry! The 4 who are there, bring them here! Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy! No! What are you doing to my brother? Skull Kid, do you still think you're our friend after that? Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it.
Well, this is about to be one of the easiest boss fights in the entire game. Alright, are you guys ready for this? Oh, it's over! That's all it took. The mighty Skull Kid dropped the Ocarina. And he didn't even know about it. Like, are you kidding me? Alright, let's go ahead and grab this Ocarina. You got the Ocarina of Time back. Princess Zelda gave you this precious... You got the Ocarina of Time back. Princess Zelda gave you this precious instrument. Take it out. Suddenly, memories of Princess Zelda come rushing back to you.
You are already leaving the land of Hyrule, aren't you? Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the days we spent together in Hyrule, and I believe in my heart that a day will come when we shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please take this. I am praying that your journey be a safe one. If something should happen to you, remember this song. Snap out of it. What are you doing lost in memories? Get yourself together. Getting the Ocarina back isn't gonna help us. Somebody, anybody, goddess of time, help us, please. We need more time.
Alright, well guess what?
Huh? That instrument. When did you?
Alright, man. Are you ready for this?
What just happened? Everything has... started over? Well, what are you anyway? That song you played, that instrument. That instrument! Wait, that's it, your instrument! The masked salesman said if you got that precious thing that was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did you completely forget or what?
Alright guys, that will conclude the second episode of our Majora's Mask Let's Play. In the next episode, we will continue with our side questing before making our way to the first temple. So if you guys enjoyed it and would like to see the marathon, then make sure to hit that like button for me, as it would greatly help show your support for the series. Anyways guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.